This is methane. When it comes to pumping this stuff into the atmosphere, New Zealand is in the top 10 per capita. We're better than the United Arab Emirates. Take that, United Arab Emirates. But what is methane, and why do we make so much of it? Methane, or CH4, is a gas that can come from cow burps and manure. Currently, it's the cause of about a quarter of global warming. It doesn't last as long in the atmosphere as carbon dioxide, or CO2, which is the gas you get from burning oil and coal, but in the short term, it's better at trapping heat. It's like a blanket that's cozy and cheap. It keeps you warm, but it doesn't last very long. Fun fact, for the first 20 years after it's released, every ton of methane is 80 times worse for global warming than every ton of carbon dioxide. Here in New Zealand, about 55% of the global heating we cause is thanks to methane. We recently cut our methane reduction target from a 24 to 47% reduction by 2050 to a 14 to 24%. Government-appointed scientists accept that this is not consistent with the global effort to keep global warming to 1.5 degrees, a target entrenched in the Zero Carbon Act and upheld by the International Court of Justice. Everyone's talking about capital gains tax, so it's time for a CGT Q&A. 1. What is capital gains tax? Okay, well, like any tax, it can be a million different things, but here's a simple version. Let's say you buy an asset, like this house, and the house goes up in value. Whoa, you're getting richer. Or in fancy speak, you're making a capital gain. Then you sell that house for a profit. Wow, you've now realized those capital gains. Now, a lot of countries would tax that profit because it's money you've earned, like we tax money you earn from working or having a profitable business. And that is a
capital gains tax.
Okay, question 2. I heard Labour proposed a plan to do something about cement. Yes, great question. Well asked. New Zealand currently taxes capital gains on some properties sold within 2 years of purchase. Labour plans to extend that out, but they'd still exclude family homes, farms, business assets, inheritance, and honestly, most forms of property. They say it will encourage investment in the productive economy, and they'll use the money raised to give everyone 3 free trips to the doctor every year. 3. Do other countries have a capital gains tax? Yes, these countries have a comprehensive capital gains tax. New Zealand doesn't. 4. What do people think about Labour's plan? Okay, well, Chloe Swarbrick criticises it for being
watered down.
And Nicola Willis says
this will put New Zealand's economy at risk.
New Zealand now has 13 confirmed cases of measles, with thousands of close contacts. Locations of interest now include 2 Wellington high schools. And to be clear, measles is super contagious. If you're not vaccinated or haven't already had measles and you're exposed to the disease, there is a 90% chance that you're getting measles. And that's bad. And once you get it, you're likely to get these symptoms within 1 to 2 weeks. Then, a few days later, you can get tiny white spots in your mouth, and a few days after that, these red spots start on your face and slowly move down your body. Hey, no thanks! About 1 in 10 people who contracts measles needs hospital treatment, and out of every 1,000 people with measles, roughly 1 or 2 die. So what can you do? Well, the best thing you can do is make sure you have both of your MMR shots. If you can't find out whether you got the vaccines as a kid, it's totally safe to get them again. To prevent an outbreak of measles, we need 95% of the population to be immunized. Unfortunately, here in Aotearoa, immunization has been going down. Luckily, the MMR vaccine is free for everyone under 18, regardless of immigration status, and free for almost all adults. So get to it, spread the word, not the virus, and protect your community from measles. Ah, stop that, stop it.